My name is Verner Wood. Everybody knows me as Woody. I'm a tattooist of nearly 30 years. This shop is Woody's Tattoo Studio. We have been in this location for about 10 years. I've had a shop professionally for about 30 years.
I've worked with Woody for 15 years. I started here as a receptionist and then moved on to start body piercing probably about 11 or 12 years ago.
It's part of my job to make that which is imagination real. So when people come to me, I draw on their skin, but I also do other things that make the artwork real, like for instance, I make things. So if you look around the shop, you'll see where I've made all the clocks, the cogs and the gears.
Woody looks mental, but he's actually quite a down-to-earth kind of guy. He's a bit of an out-there thinker, really. He just does his own thing, which is kind of nice, but makes for things to be a little bit unpredictable sometimes.
The biggest difference for tattooing as opposed to working on walls is obviously that you're working with somebody who has an opinion. I have to pay bills and I have children to feed and I have staff to keep in a job, so I have to agree with things that I don't always agree with. At the end of the day, all I do is I sit in here and I do artwork. It's a colourful world from that point of view. I like riding my motorbikes. I enjoy the fresh air when I'm on that.
I tend to be the one who keeps everything a little bit sane, because if you leave the boys to their own for too long, they'll get themselves into all sorts of trouble. So
this is not a motorbike, this is a, what is it? It's a chopper baby. Did you ever see the film? I've ridden motorbikes since I was 17. I'm now 51, so work the math. I've been cold enough times, I've been wet enough times to tell you that it's the funnest thing you can do. Back in 1989 when I was tattooing, people who were involved in the tattooing, there was a lot of us about, and we didn't say anything because we didn't dare to. If I set up a shop, I was set upon. Whether it was local people who saw rivers of blood and needles in the street, or whether it was by other tattooists who feared me because I was competition, or whether it was by people who wanted to muscle in on my shop and then want to take a cut out of it. Literally threatening stuff. So if you set up a tattoo shop, you had to be savvy. When you set up a tattoo shop, you had to shut up and just do it and not tell anybody. And you had to pretend to be something else to stop the opposition.
We lost one of our granddads this year, Herbie, who's been getting tattooed for, well, longer than I've been alive.
He was the most tattooed man in this town and he enjoyed the tattoo scene. He loved the tattooing. He was pissing ink.
We've got our commemorative seat outside. Herbie's tea drinking seat, so that's our little part for him.
I'm guessing a lot of people out there will know of my shop. I've certainly done enough to upset people over the years. We bring light, colour and enjoyment to people's lives. It's the colourful people with colourful lives and colourful stories, colourful attitude, colourful behaviour, colourful language. If you take all of that, which is the colourful scene that people come into my shop to get colour, to meet these colourful people, for the rest of their lives they probably go out there as cool dudes.
Right, so you go, a dragon.